Lewis, how's your preparation for the British Open been this year?
Slightly mixed bag for me. Had a couple of injuries coming out the back of the French, so didn't play for a little while after that tournament. I rolled my ankle in a match in Paris, so had probably 3 or 4 weeks off after that. Then managed to catch COVID, but since then it's been a lot smoother sailing. So yeah, the last 3 or 4 weeks have been a lot more consistent, getting on court regularly, and feeling okay now, which is good.
What's it going to take to win an open match that doesn't go 5 sets?
I don't know. If I knew that, I wouldn't keep having this problem, Ben. Hopefully, this will be the one. We'll see. But Bertie's a tough opponent, so I'd just be glad to win it in any fashion, frankly. But it would be nice to not have it go 3.5 hours plus this time.
Can you talk a bit about your match upcoming against Bertie? This is obviously his home club.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd would have expected a bit behind him. How do you focus going into that match?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, Bertie's a young up-and-coming player, really good talent, playing really well, playing a lot of tennis at the moment, and this is his home court, so he's going to be really comfortable here. Definitely not an easy match by any stretch. Treat it the same as any other match, really. I mean, these days there's a lot of talented players, and it's quite tough to, as I've proven, there's no easy wins out there. So, just got to approach it the same way and just battle hard and hopefully play well on the day.
Looking ahead, should you get through Ben Taylor Matthews in the second round, are you hoping for a good chance to go up and challenge that next tier of other players? Yeah,
that's the goal, I think, is to consistently win the first round and get into last 16s and quarters, which is sort of what I've started to do a little bit of. And then start trying to get sets and then eventually beating people like Ben and that sort of caliber of player. Again, they're very experienced, very, very strong players, very consistent. So to try and match that level over the course of a 5-set match is hard to do, but that's the goal. That's why we're here and why we practice, and that's what we're trying to do.
Can you explain a bit the situation in doubles?
Yeah, so I enter with probably my typical partner these days, Levi Gale. We play pretty regularly, and he's had some injury concerns the last week or so. He's been hoping to be fit and been waiting for scans and this sort of thing. So got the news yesterday that he's going to be unable to play either singles or doubles, which is obviously a real shame for the tournament and for him. So hopefully he makes a swift recovery. So best wishes to him. And that's meant basically I've had to try and find a new partner, which at short notice you can't find anybody that's already been in the qualifying. You can't have anyone that's already played, and you can't have anyone that's better than the person that you're replacing. So all of a sudden there's not tons of people to pick from. I was really fortunate that Johnny Whittaker, who's a member here and a good amateur, he is available and wasn't already entered, so managed to get hold of him yesterday, and he's agreed to play with me, and I think it will amend the draw slightly as well.
Yeah, so you were previously the 6th seed, so you've now dropped out of the seeding position, which means your opponents have changed as well.
Correct, yeah.
How does that change your preparation for the match?
I mean, Levi and I have played together quite a lot, so we're fairly in tune with each other, but frankly, there's not tons of time between now and the start of the tournament. And here at Queen's, there's going to be the singles on both courts on Sunday, so tomorrow, part of which I'm going to be playing in. Monday, I hope to be playing with any luck, and then Tuesday I'm back at work. So we're going to struggle to do much preparation between now and then, but I think tactically go over a few things and come up with some plans of how we'd like to play and what we're going to do. And then, he's a member here, he plays here regularly. I think he knows the court. I'm going to play regularly on the court. We've both played a lot of doubles. I think the hope is that we'll be able to merge fairly well together and be okay.
And finally, what are your future plans in the season? Are you looking ahead to the Australian Open, perhaps? Yeah,
that's the plan really. So I'd like to go to Australia. I've never played in Hobart before. I think it's their 150th anniversary, I believe. So they've got a big event and celebration of that coming up, so hope to be there and involved in playing in that, just keep trying to progress my tennis, keep practicing, hopefully remain injury free for a little while, and make some good progress. And Australia is the next one, really the next big one to think about, so hopefully make that.
Any plans for the US early next year?
Assuming I'm injury free, I'd like to play as many events as I can. I think it gives you the best opportunity to keep improving. I'm getting reminded each tournament now that I'm no longer one of the young ones. So I want to make sure that I keep giving myself every opportunity to keep getting better and really enjoy the tournament experiences and playing. And I think that's how you get properly better. So play as much as I can. So I'd love to get to the US as well.
Lewis Williams, thank you very much.
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it.